guys, welcome back to the channel. So today for our Unwind Wednesday, we have our pre-workout because we're getting ready to go to the gym, but we still wanted to tell the story and like, I don't know.
Yeah, we can't drink wine before the gym. We'll definitely have some after later because we're gonna grill out, but
yeah, but we can't be drinking wine and then go into spin class, we'll throw up. So today we're gonna be doing our dream video, like our crazy dreams. Lex did a poll and some of you guys said that you wanted to see this video. We have like really vivid and weird just dreams, so we figured why not make a video about them and just like kind of talk about it. So that's what we're gonna do today. So I think I have one story and then I have like an experience to tell you guys about, and I think Lex has the same. So.
Yep.
Alright, you can go first with your first story.
Alright, so these dreams were like a few weeks ago now because we filmed this, and so I don't remember them as much as I did, but the first one was that like me and Shy and a few of our friends were together and like Shy beat me up, and then I don't know like what it was from because it's like not like we were arguing, nothing, like it was just so random. So I had a dream Shy beat me up, and then like we all met in the alleyway of like my parents' house where I just moved from, that like we all met in the alley, like I don't know what the hell we were gonna do or what was going on, but like we all met in the alley like some ghetto ass kids, like but I really can't remember it as much as I could a few weeks ago when it happened.
Yeah, so then so Lex like texted the group and like told the group chat that she had a dream that I beat her up basically, and then a couple nights later I have a dream and I have it like written on my phone because it's like really detailed.
It's scary.
So basically what happened is like we all had a sleepover. So when I say we all, it's like me, Lex, Cassie, Ashley, Katie, like literally everyone. And everyone who was gonna be in Lex's wedding besides like Adam's
family. Yeah.
So we have a sleepover, and like I don't know where the sleepover was, but it was somewhere that I didn't recognize in the dream, and like even now I don't know where it was. I don't know whose house it was, but something about being at this house like really made me uncomfortable in my dream. Like I did not want to be there. I don't know why. Like I don't know. I just didn't want to be there, and I didn't feel comfortable. So I tried telling Lex that I wanted to leave, and she wouldn't let me leave. Like I don't know if she didn't want me to leave because like she didn't want to stay there like without me, but that would be weird because everyone else is there. But like she just didn't want to let me leave for whatever reason. So I was getting so pissed off at her. Like,
and I'd be the first to leave a sleepover because I like being in
So that's why it was just weird. Like Lex is the one who wouldn't let me leave. Like everyone else, like not that everyone else didn't care, but I feel like no one else really knew that like I wanted to leave, but Lex did, and she wouldn't let me leave. So I was just getting so mad at her. And I remember like I think we fell asleep at the sleepover, but then I woke up. I think this is how everyone was telling me that I had like demons in my eyes. Like everyone was like, "Shy, stop, like there's like demons in your eyes," and like I don't know, I just imagined us like we were all sleeping on a floor, and like I was just like sitting up like by myself, and like I was just wanted to leave. Like there was literally, I don't know, I didn't know there was demons in my eyes at this time.
Scary.
But everyone else said that there's demons in my eyes, so I was just like, I don't know, like I just wanted to get the hell out of there. So then basically I fought Lex. Like I literally just beat her up so bad because I was like trying to leave and she was like physically like holding me back, like not letting me go. So I was just getting so mad at her, so I literally just beat her up. Like I don't even.
Maybe our dreams came together because I didn't know why you fought me in that dream, so maybe that's why it's like all coming together.
I know, like I don't like. I've never fought anyone, but like I feel like I like use so much strength in this. Like I literally, she didn't have any front teeth. Like I literally just remember
and
like
teeth is like something that I hate. Like I can't look at people's like loose teeth. Like that's like my biggest fear is like teeth.
To lose my teeth, yeah. So like I literally knocked out her front teeth, and I remember there was blood everywhere. And I go back home, like I leave and I go home, and I remember like sleeping face down in the bed, like with my face into the bed, and Patty for some reason came in. I don't know if I must have still lived at home, I guess. And Patty comes in and she sees the blood everywhere, and she asks me like, what happened? And I'm like, oh, Dylan got a nosebleed. Like I lied to her. So she didn't think anything of it, and she just like went to bed or whatever. And then the next day we had to go dress shopping for Lex, like for her wedding. So I wake up and, you know, get ready, I go. And I was like so nervous to go because I knew that like she was gonna be mad at me, and like I thought she was gonna kick me out of her wedding and like all this stuff. So when I show up, like everyone from the sleepover is there, but like nobody knows that this happened besides me, Lex, and her mom.
So I just don't have front teeth.
But like she doesn't have front teeth, so it was so weird. But like no one else knew. And then like the whole time I was just like trying to say sorry, like it wasn't me, like it was the demon, like whoever the hell the demon was. And her mom basically just like kicked me out of the wedding and said I couldn't be at the wedding, and I was so sad because it like literally wasn't me, but like in that time when I was beating her up, it was me. But then when I got home and like realized what I did, I knew it wasn't me. It was so
what
weird.
What if you're possessed, Shine?
Like it was so weird.
That's like really scary.
Yeah. So that was my dream about beating up Lex, but it was the demon, not me.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to take a sip. Just with wine, it would make me feel better. Okay, so we've both experienced sleep paralysis now, and I remember Lex I learned about sleep paralysis in a class that I took in college, and I always thought people were like not crazy, but I would be scared shitless if this happened to me. Like people were talking about it and I'd be like, hell no, that's never happened to me. Like I don't know what you guys are doing, but that's never happened to me. And then I remember Lex texted in the group chat a couple months ago, I think, and was like, oh my god guys, I just had sleep paralysis. But like she's had it before, but she texted us saying that like, oh my god, I just had sleep paralysis, and I was like, oh my god, that's so scary. So then oh my god, this is scary to talk about. I hate talking about it. Okay, so I just recently moved into Dylan's apartment like a couple months ago, and we live in like a 2-story house, so like we sleep upstairs and the front door is obviously downstairs. So I've never lived in a house like that before, so like I just get like anxious about it anyways. I don't know why, like I just feel anxious about sleeping upstairs.
I was saying the same thing, like at Adam's parents' house, like his bedroom was upstairs and I hated sleeping upstairs. I just feel like my house now, everything's on one floor. It's just so much like
I don't know what it is.
It's not like it's safer, because it's not safer.
Yeah.
But like, I guess because you know what's going on because you're so close to.
And like you just know that there's like a door right there if you need it. Like I don't know what it is, but I don't know, something about having 2 floors just like, I don't know, I just feel like I don't know what's happening
like
downstairs.
There,
yeah. Like if something was going on down there, I wouldn't know. Yeah. Like so I have really bad anxiety about that. I don't know if this is what like triggered the sleep paralysis or not. I don't know if like it's triggered by anxiety. But so basically one night I was sleeping, and it was like Dylan and I sleeping in bed, and I was sleeping on my back, which I never sleep on my back. Like I just don't. I'm a person, I'll sleep with my face directly in a pillow. Like I don't have a problem with that. But I was sleeping on my back, and I remember hearing the door open downstairs, and like our door is very like squeaky, so I would know. So the door opens, and then I heard the dog go running toward the door. So my eyes are like open, and I'm stuck. Like I'm trying my hardest to wake Dylan up. Like I'm literally like trying to move so hard. I just remember trying to move my arms so hard, like right here next to me.
They say to move like your fingers and your toes, and that will get you out of it, but it's never worked for me.
I didn't even think to do that. I was just trying to move my arms so hard and yell his name so Dylan could wake up, but like I literally just could not move. And then after a couple minutes, I think it was, or maybe like a few, I don't know, it felt like literally 5 minutes, but after I came out of it and like woke up and could move again, I was just like so startled. I don't know, like I don't know if the door actually opened, but like I don't think it did because no one came in, but like I don't know, I think I was having a dream that the door opened, and then that like triggered the sleep paralysis because it's already
that probably woke you up,
right?
But so sleep paralysis is when your brain's awake but your body's not. That way you don't come at, like that's how you don't act out your dreams.
Yeah.
So in her dreams you probably heard the door open, so you went to wake up but you couldn't wake up, so you were still
and that's why I feel like it like triggers, like anxiety triggers it, because I have an anxiety about like being upstairs sleeping and like someone coming in. So like that happening in a dream, and then I wake up and I have sleep paralysis, like I feel like that just like triggered it. So that was really, really scary. And yeah, I don't know, I don't like sleep paralysis at all. It's so scary.
So I've had sleep paralysis 3 times now. Twice was at my like parents' house when I lived there, and then once was at Adam's house. The first time I had no idea what it was. It happened maybe like 2 years ago. And I just remember like my mind was awake and I wasn't awake. Like I couldn't move. Like I couldn't open my eyes like Shy. My eyes wouldn't open, nothing. Like I was just stuck with my eyes shut, couldn't move, but I could like think I knew I was awake.
Yeah.
And my dad's wall, like my parents' bedroom wall and my wall, like we shared a wall. And like we could talk through it. Like if I call my dad, like scream his name. Like, he can hear me. So I was like trying to like call for my dad to help me, but I couldn't talk. So I woke up and I remember the first thing I did was Google on my phone was like body or brain's awake but body can't wake up, something like that, and it came up as sleep paralysis. So I read about it and like that's what I had. And I remember telling my mom and she was like no, like she didn't believe it.
Yeah.
So it happened one more time at my house. This time I saw like a shadow of somebody, but I wasn't scared. Like a lot of times people see like a demon on your chest.
Oh, no.
If you look up sleep paralysis, like, and you go to images, that's what it shows. I never saw anything like that, but it was just like a darker figure, but I wasn't scared of it at all. Like, it wasn't
I know, isn't that
scary
so
to
weird?
me. Like,
oh, it's weird.
like, even when I'm in bed, like, awake, like, trying to go to sleep at night, I'm like, what if there's someone, like, behind me in the bed, like, on the side of the bed, but this wasn't scary for some reason. And then the third time it happened, this was, like, after I have already done research, so I knew about, like, moving your fingers, moving your toes, not sleeping on your back. So I was taking a nap at Adam, so I did fall asleep on my back. Adam was next to me in the bed. This is the only other time, or the only time that it happened, like, during the day. Adam's right next to me. I literally should call him in here for this because he has no excuses. I'm sitting there and I was trying to move my fingers, move my toes, whatever, it wasn't working. So I start breathing really heavily because I could control my breathing. So I'm like literally that loud. So like Adam would hear me and hopefully like hit me and wake me up. This dude didn't do anything. He just sat there and listened to me like breathing like that. I don't even know how long it was. And so I wake up and I'm like, why didn't you wake me up? I was just having sleep paralysis. He was like, I was wondering why you're breathing like that.
Like, oh my god.
So the next time you ever hear me breathing like that, please wake me up.
Yeah, oh my god.
Like literally, like, why are you breathing like that? Like, so that was interesting. But even like when I'm sick now, I was like, sit up in bed, lay on your back. Like, no, because that triggers it. Like, when I try to go to sleep, I will make sure I am not on my back because I do not want to have it. Like,
yeah, no, it's really not fun at all. Yeah.
And
there's one other time that I had sleep paralysis, but I didn't even know it was sleep paralysis because like, I just didn't at the time I just didn't know what it was. Like I did know because I took that class, but like I didn't think that this was it. So Lex invited Megan and I up to her condo in Hampton Beach. So we like go up and we were all sharing like obviously one condo. So her and her mom were in one bed, Megan and I were in another bed, and then her brother was like in the living room on like a pull-out couch. So the beds were like next to each other, so like one bed was here and one bed was here.
Like a nightstand in between.
Yeah, with like a nightstand in between, and then like there was like I think like a desk over there, like something.
Oh, across maybe.
Yeah, there's like something over there. So like I knew there was something across from us. Yeah, there's something across from the both beds, and then there's like a nightstand in the middle. So Megan was sleeping by the wall and I was sleeping on the outside, and then Lex was sleeping on the outside and her mom was sleeping on the wall. So like me and Lex were closest to each other. And I remember like being asleep this way on my side, but like the bed was small, so I did turn on my back because like I am not a good bed sharer. I will admit that. Like I was taking up more of the bed. So I remember waking up in the middle of the night. I don't know what woke me up.
So you were on your back?
Yeah. Like I remember falling asleep this way, but then like when I woke up, I remember being on my back.
Sleep paralysis, like,
and I was so scared. Like I was scared, but like not scared. Like, okay, so basically what happened was I woke up and I just saw something standing at the end of like Lex's bed, like just standing there staring at her. And when you wake up like that, like you just try to think of anything it could be. So I was like, oh, maybe it's just a suitcase, or I was like, or maybe there's like a sweatshirt on the end of the chair down there. So then the next day, like I literally just didn't think anything of it, and I remember just being like a little bit freaked out that like I'm just seeing something. So I remember that's how I know I was on my back. I turned toward Megan.
Okay.
So yeah.
She didn't see it.
So I was like, I don't want to see what's gonna happen if that is someone.
Just let it go.
So then the next day I wake up and I remember just like so nonchalantly being like, oh, was there like a suitcase at the end of the bed there? And everyone's like, no. And I was like, oh, was there like a chair there? And everyone's like, no. And I was like, well, there was someone standing there in the middle of the night when I woke up. Like it was so vivid. But now that I think back, like even then when I was thinking, I was like, it couldn't have been a suitcase because it was so tall. Like it was literally not like to the ceiling, but like it was like a tall, like tall as a person. Like it wasn't just like a little suitcase, like, you know. So I don't know. And I just remember like Lex was so freaked out, and that night I made sure to turn like toward Megan when I went to sleep and not look look that way because I just did not want it to come back and I didn't know what it was. But that was so, that was so scary.
Like shadows. Like I've never seen like the deviling that sits on you, but I saw the shadow, Shai saw the shadow, and then my dad also has sleep paralysis, so like we've talked about it before together because he gets it. And one time he thought he woke up, but it was really in his sleep paralysis, like Shai, like, and he said he like looked at the TV because he's sleeping in bed. The TV's at the end of the bed. He said he was like looking at the TV and he could see like a shadow of like some figure standing over him. But like when he turned, nothing was there. But every time he would look in the TV screen, there was like a figure. So I have goosebumps now.
Yeah.
But
I don't like
so
this.
that was like he thought it happened for real, but he's had sleep paralysis before. So like the next night we tried it out to see if in the pitch black you could really see a shadow. So like we turned off the lights, had the TV off to see if you could see a shadow in the TV, and you couldn't see any shadows. So obviously it didn't really happen. It was his sleep paralysis. So it's just so weird.
Sleep paralysis is the weirdest thing. Like
Created by the devil.
Yeah, like
honestly.
I don't know. I know just like the class I took, the reason I learned about it is because like the group of people, I guess I could say, that I was learning about, they like actually do this like purposely. Like they'll have it, they'll like ingest this like smoke stuff, like they'll smoke this stuff so that they have dreams, and that's like a way of sacrificing for them. So they like have to put themselves through this, and it's like days long. Like they do this for days. Like I don't know how you, like I literally, I don't know, it takes so much energy out of me. Like after I can't move,
I can't go back to bed.
Yeah, I'm just like
scared for days.
Like I'll literally wake Dylan up and I woke him up and I'm like, I just had sleep paralysis, and he literally like doesn't care at all. But yeah, I don't know how people like actually put themselves through it.
What's lucid dreaming, where you can
Oh,
control it?
yeah.
My brother used to be able to do that when he was little. He was like, I wish I could lucid dream again like I used to. Like he used to sleepwalk too. Like one time we found him in the back of our yard at the back gate. Like so you go down our back stairs and then like we have our whole yard and then the gate. Thank God we had the lock on the gate because he was maybe like 6 years old trying to open it, but he was sleeping.
Oh my
So
god, that's
imagine
so scary.
if we didn't have locks, like that dude would have been gone, like waking up blocks
my
away from our
God.
house. Like it looked like he was awake, but he wasn't. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't remember doing it.
Oh my god, no, that stuff is so scary. Lucid dreaming is actually so scary. Like I feel like people like would like murder someone when they're like lucid dreaming.
Yeah, is that like when you control the way?
Yeah, it's like you can control your dreams. So like technically you would like actually be doing the actions, but like you're sleeping. So like I don't know. That's a good question. Would you go to jail for that?
I mean, it is you.
Like you're controlling
I feel like
it.
there was something about that before.
Probably. Comment down below if you know what we're talking about, if we just made that up. Because like technically you're controlling it, so like I feel like you still would go to jail. And like how would you prove that?
So I'll just like get up and that's what it was. I feel like someone stabbed like it was. I gotta look this up now because like, but it wasn't them. It was like in their dream or something. But it really happened. Oh my god, I gotta look this up.
Oh, so weird. Okay, well let us know what your craziest dream has been or is down below.
Or if you've had sleep paralysis.
Yeah, let us know if you have sleep paralysis, lucid dreaming, all of those things. Let us know down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.
Bye.